Hey everybody, it's your girl Monique, and I'm back with another 4C hair transformation. Yes. We're going to be taking this wonderful head of hair from kinky curly to sleek and straight. But I'm going to be sharing a few tips and tricks with you along the way that'll help you maintain your beautiful curls even when you want to go straight. Before I get into that though, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe and leave me a comment down below about how you like this video. Set those notifications because you need to know when I'm posting new content. And now we can get right into it. So I have a lot of clients that come to me for silk presses and protective styles. That's pretty much my thing. And I love what I do, and I love making the ladies look oh so beautiful. But one of the questions I get a lot is, what about heat damage? And I have to be honest with you, I see a lot of it, not typically because of salon work though. I see a lot of it because maintenance at home is just not done properly. So in my years of experience with dealing in natural hair, relaxed hair, chemically damaged hair, heat damaged hair, there's a few things that I think are very important to know. And so those things I'm going to be sharing with you in this video as you see me take my wonderful client from kinky curly to silky straight. First things first, we've got to use a heat protectant. And so when you saw me with that little mist in the air just before doing this quick little detangle, that is what I'm using. And heat protectant is so important when you're going from curly to straight, when you are maintaining your silk press or your flat iron. Heat protectant is critical. It is going to make sure that your hair is protected and that you maintain the integrity of the curl when you are straightening your hair. I know it's an extra step. Some people feel like it's heavy or it's oily. I mean, it really depends on the heat protectant that you're using and when you're using it. I like to use heat protectant before blow drying, but it's really important to use it before heat styling. So at home, I would recommend using a dry oil mist heat protectant, similar to the one that you see me use in the video. There are a few out there that are pretty good. I will put the links for those down in the description box. But heat protectant is, I'm telling you, the most important thing when avoiding heat damage. Outside of heat protectant, you really want to be mindful of how frequently you're putting heat on the hair. So I'm going to recommend no more than twice a week at home. If you're finding yourself having to put direct heat on your hair more than that, it's time to consider pulling the hair back into a pony or a bun, getting some good edge control to possibly keep you from having to put continuous heat on the edges of the hair. And you really gotta be mindful of how often you're putting heat on your hair, because a lot of times I'll hear complaints about heat damage, and the first question I'm asking is, one, are you using a heat protectant? And secondly, I'm asking, how often are you putting direct heat on your hair, or are you putting direct heat on your hair at home? And I will tell you that many of the clients that I've encountered over the years that have really severe heat damage, they are putting direct heat on their hair at home to maintain their style, their silk press, whatever style it is that they have. They feel like they need to apply heat in order to maintain that style and keep it looking good. Now, I'm going to say that I don't recommend any heat usage at home. I tell my clients in a joking way a lot of times, throw the flat irons and the pressing combs out the window. Get rid of them. You don't need them. But in all seriousness, if you are getting a good silk press in the salon and you are wanting to maintain it, I would say first things first, protect your hair at night. Wrap your hair at night, pull it up off of your neck at night. A lot of people sweat and their hair reverts at night. So wrapping up the hair is going to be essential. Get comfortable with doing short-term protective styles once your hair is starting to revert, but do your best to try and avoid frequent direct heat usage on the hair at home. I know it's hard, ladies. I know we want to maintain that look. I know that we love looking fabulous on the regular, and if we get a silk press and it starts to revert, we want to hold on to it as best we can. But that frequent direct heat on the hair is going to cause heat damage. Even if it doesn't right away, trust me, it's going to cause it over time. You're going to want to use that heat protectant when you do use heat at home, but try your best not to use heat at home if you can. That's honestly one of the best ways to avoid heat damage as well. Okay, so one of the other things that I like to practice in salon is focusing on the heat setting. Now, this is going to cause a stir, maybe a little controversy, because there are a lot of different ideas about this. I believe in utilizing a high heat setting and less passes. That's my philosophy and that's my strategy. My philosophy and my strategy when silk pressing, and it works. And as long as I'm using quality heat protectant, which I always do, my clients do not have in-salon heat damage. So I'm gonna just drop that little nugget and say less is best with the passes, and we're gonna get that heat up because we want to see the hair go ahead and get silky right away, so we're not having to continuously pass the flat iron or the pressing comb through that hair multiple times. And to top it all off, I'm just gonna say that Utilizing the right products when prepping for silk press or for heat styles is going to be one of those things you always want to do. And you're going to want to use hydrating shampoo, hydrating conditioner, things that draw moisture into the hair, that lock moisture in, that allow for the hair to be at its best when the hair is going to be styled with non-direct and direct heat. That means when you're getting ready for a silk press or a blowout, you're gonna want your hair to feel very hydrated. And that is also going to play a big role in making sure that you're not getting heat damage. So I just want to leave you with those things. I hope I didn't ruffle any feathers, but if you enjoyed this video, please comment down below and I will leave some links for products that I recommend for heat protectant, and I will also leave some styling products for style maintenance during those times when you're trying to avoid heat. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.